Premier King room at Sama Sama Hotel, Kuala Lumpur International Airport. I stayed here overnight, arrived yesterday afternoon, and will depart the checkout at around noon today. It's quite a large room. This is the entryway, a lot of space here, and the bathroom, shower cubicle, quite good pressure, and it heated up pretty quickly. The metal bar there is a bit detached from the wall. You can see it's not quite aligning, and it looks like it might be a bit of rust, so that was a bit of a worry, but it didn't fall, so that's good, while I was in the shower. And after the shower, I noticed that there's water. Looks like it's seeping out from under the tiles maybe, and it's sort of running. You can see the water's running this way. I think it's pooling here, maybe that the floor is slightly sloping. So yeah, it's not a good look. Provided lots of towels, and this is the toilet area with the bidet, and this space, I don't know why this is here. Maybe originally it was a shower in this space, and this space was the bathtub. That's the only thing I can think of. And this setup here, like this is a little too close to the wall, and this, while we're sitting here, it's a bit hard to open this toilet paper flap, so it's a bit annoying. The cupboard here, they provided dressing gowns, which feel quite nice actually. I didn't actually put it on. A scale for those who need to weigh themselves while traveling, and a safe. A good amount of hangers. That's my cardigan. Here is a tea and coffee station and a little mini bar. This are for purchase if you wanted to have a snack. And here are some mini bar prices. And a kettle. I actually like this presentation quite a bit of their coffee capsules, which I did not use, and there's their coffee machine. So this is a pretty good setup. Also provided were a couple bottles of drinking water. Bed is large and comfy. I had quite a good night's sleep. And there are some TV channels to watch. I've been watching the news channel. Hair dryer, originally in the bathroom. I took it out here. A little seating area and a little table. And this is the desk area. The chair, so if you wanted to do some work, this would be a good spot to do it. And a USB port, which I prefer compared to using plugs. But yeah, been comfortable. The only thing is that last night there was a strong smell of cigarette smoke when I was approaching the room from out in the hallway. So I believe there is another guest in a nearby room who is smoking, and the smell actually arrived in here in the bathroom, and I wonder whether it's coming in through this air vent here. So it was actually quite strong in this bathroom last night, so that was a little bit unpleasant, but it had disappeared mostly by the time I got up to have breakfast. Breakfast is included in the lounge on this floor, so that's pretty cool. I really like the controls for the blinds here. Press drapes. So I have been keeping this down because I do find the sun is a little bit too glaring. And I've brought up the sheer curtain, and this is the view from the room. So this is not the view that I thought I was paying for. So I'm pretty sure the description of the room included airport view. So, and I was willing to pay a bit more money to maybe watch the planes land and take off, but I have been watching some birds fly around from here. I arrived in the hotel from the arrivals area yesterday around 1, and I went to the check-in desk and was told that for some reason the room was not ready and to try again at 1:30. In the meantime, I could have a drink at the lounge. So I went to the lounge downstairs and had an iced Milo. So this is something I really enjoy, and it was about 20 something ringgit. Came with a few biscuits, which are actually quite nice. Then I went back to the check-in desk and was told the room still wasn't ready. So this is around just before 2 p.m. and the check-in time on my reservation confirmation was 2 p.m. So I was unhappy about this, so I asked the lady why check-in time is 2 p.m. and then another lady was next to the lady I was speaking to, and I asked the lady to confirm what kind of room had I booked, and she confirmed it was the Premier King room. And the other lady then joined the conversation. I didn't realize at the time, but I think she's one of the Premier staff because I saw her at the lounge up here, and she intervened and she said, oh, the room still isn't ready, but you can go up to the lounge and have a drink there. So I realized I could have gone up to the lounge in the first place. So I'm not sure where in the literature was this information, and I would have been able to have my drink already included in the price that I paid for this room instead of having to purchase a drink downstairs. So I wasn't too impressed that the original lady I spoke to in the check-in desk did not know that and had no answers as to what time the room would be ready, and didn't seem to also want to take the extra step of calling housekeeping and finding out could they expedite the cleaning of the room, because my check-in is at 2, and also the hotel had emailed me to confirm what time I'll be arriving, and I did tell them I expected to land at KLA at this time and therefore arriving at the hotel or maybe 20 minutes, half an hour later, depending on immigration and luggage. So it kind of felt like I was unlucky in that the person who was at the check-in desk when I arrived either was not appropriately trained, did not absorb the training, and did not have the attitude of, here is a guest of the hotel, paying guest of the hotel, and what can we do to make them comfortable and also hurry up the availability of the room, which they will be paying for. And I'm not sure if there are instructions that come up on screen for them when they look up the reservation that would hint to them where they could direct me to wait while the room was being prepared. So I ended up at the lounge on the premier kind of floor, or club floor as other hotels would call it, and from there it's been really good. Like, they checked me in, they brought my luggage up, and it's been comfortable in that respect. And the lounge is available. I was told that I could come and grab a drink, and breakfast is also served there. They also have a cocktail hour, which I didn't attend because I was out to see some family members. So I guess it started off not that great. And also there's the shower situation in the bathroom, and then the smell of cigarette smoke. So I'm assuming the hotel is non-smoking. I admit it's not something that I've checked, and we can't control the behavior of guests who absolutely must have a cigarette regardless of where they are in a confined space with no windows to open. But I think too it's a failing of the ventilation that smoke which originates from another room can end up in this room. So yeah, it is a convenient hotel for anyone who needs to overnight at KLIA, but yeah, I can't really recommend it at this stage. And also for things to do, there's only really what is available in the hotel and the airport area.